Hi friends, it's a late night session. We are facing serious consequences actually, not into the market but from at the border actually. See, because of China's and Pakistan's overaction kind of stuff. Okay, and hopefully we will win this time, and this will be the first time India is going to get an upper hand on this. And anyhow, the war is far away from the reality, and it doesn't happen. Even the world big guys like US, Russia, all the other guys, okay, France, okay, and Germany, okay, all these countries won't allow to do that. Okay, so hopefully we are hoping for the best, and that will be the starting point for India's breakthrough into the world market. Okay, I mean to say in terms of exports. Okay, so uh, let's let's get into the technicals now. So this is you can see that, right, a bank nifty chart, and this is July contract. Okay, I just placed the daily pivot levels here. So let me take off those pivot levels also. Okay, so this is 200 day moving average, right. So let me give you the range, okay, for this entire week first of all, and I'll be finishing it in next 10 minutes, both nifty and bank nifty. Okay, uh, let's see first of all the weekly's range. To check the weekly's range, you need to go to the weekly chart. Okay, so just go to the weekly chart. If you learn these things right once, you can do it on your own. Okay, every time, no need to uh, search for stuff online, or I mean to say, just wait for those tips and all that, or how to find out the levels. You no need to do a lot of R&D. As simple as that. Okay, see here, first of all, just get out, uh, I mean to say, get into the global scenario, whether anything out of our hands is happening across the globe. Okay, as of now it already happened, it is coronavirus. Okay, we all know that. And the next big thing happened to India is the issue happening at the border. Okay, these two things are happening. And the third impact is that every means all the Indians are staying at home. There are no sales except food. Okay, food material. Okay, except that, nothing actually. Even the pharma, I mean to say, doctors are having full of work, and the pharmaceutical companies are also having a lot of work in their hands, because everyone are depending on either food or drugs. Okay, so only those two things are working across the globe, not just in India. So now if you get into the uh, technical chart, okay, means weekly chart, just try to draw these two horizontal lines. Okay, this is the current week, right, means which just ended the last week, this week. So tomorrow we'll be getting into the new week, right. This is the simplest way I'm telling you. Okay, simplest way. So what is the range actually? If you see this last week, I'll call it as last week, because we're almost done with the last week in next 1.5 hour. Okay, so there is a difference of how much it is. 400, sorry, so it's around 1800. Okay, so if you see that 20,860, right, 21,860, and again, yeah, 1400 uh, approximately. Okay, so 1400 change, you can call it as. So let's see, let's name it as 1400. So 1400 is the range. Means range in the sense the price moved in between that 20,860 to 22,285. So here if you see the previous candle, it's a doji kind of stuff, and it made a high of around that 22,400 nearly. Let me draw that line also, horizontal line. Yeah, 22,000. Yeah, 200 points upside more. Okay, let me delete that. So here if you see right closely, this is the range. So 1400 points range is there. And if this week is also, if the next week, I'm not expecting too many news, actually too much of news flowing into the market, but we never know any situations. That's the reason we will definitely place a stop loss. That's guaranteed. Okay. So here, if anything above this, the price closed at, green candle closes at upside, right? So if the price closed at 21,827, so Monday US market is shut down because of holiday. So we can see some kind of a operator game on Monday. Okay, mostly on two sides. So if we get an opportunity in the morning Monday, you can definitely target this 400 points upside. So 21,827 to 22,285. Definitely they'll target the high. Okay. So let me show you on the daily chart. This is daily time frame. Okay. So if you see the candle here, right, it is trying to come down, right? Here if you see, this is a red candle, but here a base is created. Tomorrow any gap up, I'm telling you, any gap up of 100 points on the upside, once the market opens 915 to 920, 925, then definitely we can target a quick points. Okay, I mean to say very quick, actually in the next 15-20 minutes, by 9:45 only max, this target will be achieved. What is the target? 22,285. But if there is any gap down, here is the question, where it's gonna end. I don't hesitate to say that this will be the target, 21,200. So if you see anything below this 21,827, okay, below that, any gap down are opened exactly at 21,827, and we're gonna wait for 10 minutes, means 9:15 to 9:25. That 10 minutes will give us the preparation to get into the direction. Okay, so that direction will be either upside or downside. Upside is something like 21,900 above. We're gonna target that 22,285, and below the 21,820 or 800, we're gonna target bigger targets. Okay, because this candle is a bearish candle, and before that is an indecision candle. Okay, and we know that market is already making higher highs and higher lows, right? So tomorrow, if there is any correction happens, it will correct till 21,200, but don't expect much below that, because I'm keep telling you right again and again, this week also it might be a sideways, okay, in the sense range bound in the sense how we discussed, right? Just now I told you last week is something like 1400 points range, right? This week might be 2000 points, okay, max. So if you draw a bigger resistance and support lines like this, okay, touching maximum points. So if you can see right here itself, okay, so this is the last week we have drawn earlier, right? So there is a 1400 points difference is there almost. And if anything above this, you can target. Anyhow we are getting into the targets, in the sense upside 200 250 points. So the next target on the upside will be, you can target like this. How I am just placing is, here I have taken a resistance and support, two candles. This one is support and this red candle is resistance. Nothing, no secret here. Okay, so 23,422 will be the next upside target. If it crosses above, if it breaks, the current price breaks above this 22,483. Remember that. Okay, this taken means the next target is 23,422, means 1,000 point upside is there. It might happen the next week, I mean to say this current week, okay, which is going to start tomorrow. Else it might stay here only the entire week of this 1400 range. Okay, remember that. And again on the downside also, how you can take the support is, draw the maximum touching and where you are getting the resistance and support like this. If you see here, right, and if you see here, just watch closely, see here, right, and again if you see here and just see here this area, okay, that's the reason I have drawn this line, and that is 20,225. Means on the downside, anyhow we won't wait till this point of time. Anything below 20,000, okay, I mean to say, yeah, anything below 21,725 or whatever that 750 range, if it takes off downside tomorrow, we can target based upon your risk reward. See, if I am shorting, right, I'll book for only 100 points. If you have the capability to wait for 150 points, it's up to you. Okay, so it depends upon individual trader. We cannot say that you need to book this means whatever, you need to have this kind of a target, you need to have this kind of a stop loss. So that is something like a fake thing. Actually, we cannot say. An individual trader whose trading plan, whose trading system, okay, will be different from others most of the times. Okay, and if it is same means, then the operators will change your trading plan according to their thing. So that's where we get the spikes on the both sides. And if the one who is not having the trading plan and trading system and risk management, they will definitely lose at the end of the day. So you need to make all these things. And if you're going with one lot, what will be your stop loss and what will be your target? If you're shorting here exactly at 21,725, if you are taking a loss of 20 points on the bank nifty, your target should be at least 3 times, means 60 points. If you are taking a stop loss of 40 points, 3 times, okay, means at least minimum of 80 to 100 points, okay, means 3 times of that loss. Okay, one time we'll go ahead with that loss if anything happens, and the next, what are the 2 times, will remain in your pocket, and you can trade another 2 more trades. Okay, so always keep a risk reward of minimum of 1:3. So on the upside also, I told you, right, anything above this, you can definitely target 22,483. So, but one thing I want to tell you, that any gap up tomorrow, wait for the price to sustain. Okay, don't get into the running bus, because I'm telling you, right, the price moved from this area 18,500 and 18,000 area. So from here it traveled like this. So anything below this, remember that anything below this will hit hard downside, okay, again. And we have already some issue burning at the border, and if some even, okay, something, a small thing also, something like a normal gunfire happens also, not even a bomb which was thrown or a missile happened, even a gunfire at border starts also, we gonna see some huge red bars, okay, for that instant only. Don't worry, for that particular instance we're gonna see red bars on all stocks and index. So that's the reason, place a stop loss, avoid hurry entries, okay, don't get your emotions play, and try to, okay, try to get into the trend rather than understand the trend rather than just simply take an entries, okay. See, this is a 5 minutes chart, okay. So you're gonna see, right, see, now you can see, I'm telling you, right, from this location it moved upside and it created a base here, and again it moved upside. Now it is trying to create a base here. Now at this point of time the price should not come below 21,000. You can see here closely, okay. If anything comes below here means the first recent low was taken, so the next recent low was here 20,000. So till that point of time, definitely what you can do, we can do short, okay. And here buyers should hold, actually they will come here and fight with the sellers. If they win, again the price will move upside back again. If they lose, then there is no point in holding the longs, because the next target will be 18,500. So that's how we need to play, and that's how we need to take the trades. So don't think that today everything is fine, we bulls will be winning, okay, this day everything is not working, and so I mean to say sellers are more and we're gonna short. That doesn't work. You need to wait for the entry, you need to look the chart in the broader way, and then you have to enter, okay. So let me get into the Nifty chart as well, so that Nifty also the same way, okay. We are in monthly time frame, this is monthly time frame, and if you see, right, uh, from this point actually it bounced back and it is just trying to reach the, you need to draw this way, okay. If you see, right, these point on monthly time frame, they are obstructing the Nifty, and immediately also we have two more resistances here on the upside. Let me take off this, yeah, 10,666, okay. This will be the next target if it happens, okay. If it happens, Nifty's next target on futures F&O, okay, I mean to say index, okay, is 10,666. Anything upside, so there is a 100 points upside is there. So after that, if you ask me, right, that will be the final target, but I don't think so it will happen immediately, because so 11,123 is something like a big target as of now, because around 650 points is there. So let this hurdle, okay, 10,666. I think this is crucial actually. Okay, I think this is very crucial now, and we are in a weekly time frame as of now. If you see, right, and if this, okay, if this particular resistance holds, I'm expecting a small correction the same way like this. Okay, means we can estimate, actually we can estimate how many points we're gonna see here. The price closed here a gap down, if you see here, right, a clear gap down in the next candle, and that gap down continued. Okay, so how many points it fallen in that correction? 9,890 to 8,820, means 1,000 points, 1,050 points correction happened. So if now the correction happens, for example, once the above target means 10,666 hits, so there is a possibility that 9,600, okay, happens, right? And if you closely see on the daily time frame, we have a gap fill left here waiting actually. Okay, I think this suits much better when we say that the upside target is not like 10,666 boss. 10,827 is the next perfect target, means so if anything goes beyond 10,600 again tomorrow, we can build long positions for at least 200 points till that 10,820 hits, because that fills this gap, and then by that time we're gonna see all the MACDs, RSIs, even India VIX, okay, and ADX, all the indicators will be showing above the 80 levels, means in a hugely overbought positions. Then FIs start selling their whatever this shares, okay, stake, and some kind of a bad news also happens, and we gonna see that correction till this point of time, 9,000 whatever, 9,900 or 9,850. So again a 1,000 point correction. So for tomorrow, let's see on the daily time frame. Okay, yeah, we are nearing the 200-day moving average, guys. So and we are already, means Nifty is also creating the base, means can't expect a huge falls also, because these are supports, remember that these are strong supports. Okay, so again worst happens, if any worst happens only, then only we're gonna see the Nifty fall back. But this gap, I don't know how come it will fill again. 8,500. Okay, so these gaps are left actually now. So this is the gap I am telling you, guys. So 10,823. So around 250 points left upside. So anything beyond 10,600 this time, tomorrow or next week, anytime, we can Nifty targets and might fills the gap. Okay, in a single day. In a single day only it will fill. And before that, if there is any possibility, it also fills the gap on the downside here. See this gap. Okay, so 10,400 also there is a very good chance of gap filling on the downside. So what we can do is, if there is any gap up tomorrow, definitely wait for the first 10-15 minutes, and if you see the trend is resuming on the upside, then you go for long till, means at least you can try to build up the long position for the entire week till the 10,800 target hits, okay, from 10,600. Else, if you feel that the market is in the range bound or sideways, then it's up to your call, okay. Means either you can take a scalping trade or a swing trade, okay. So scalping in the sense, any upside 100 150 points you can short on that, or if the Nifty falls too much into this trap, okay, 10,400 range, then once this gap fill happens, it gonna bounce for 50 60 points upside. That also you can go for a buy call, okay. And finally I want to tell you is, those who wait till that point of, okay, this last thing, they will be always successful. Let me show you, okay, here itself. We know that, okay, so first of all, some of you know the gaps, no? We all know that the gap fill will be there at some point of time. This is Friday and this is Thursday, right? And this is Wednesday. Wednesday closing price is here and Thursday gap up. So tomorrow, if there is any gap down happens initially in the morning, let the price comes down and fill this gap first of all. Then take an entry according to your risk reward here. So your risk will be very low because you have a 200-day moving average sitting downside, and there is a gap fill because there are pending orders here. And once the price comes here, definitely it's gonna bounce 20-30 points. You can book the 20-30 points profit. Okay, that's the call we can build up. Okay, means see, calls doesn't happen on its own. Okay, we have to prepare a call. Okay, we have to build a call on our own, because if we wait for a location patiently, then once the price comes into that location, if you take a call, your risk will be low and your reward will be more. If your risk is low, means definitely your emotions are also low. So when your emotions are low, your thinking will be much better, so that definitely you will be successful. Okay, so take more number of trades when the price comes to your location rather than you getting into the price location. Okay, let the price comes to you where you want to enter. Okay, not like just seeing the chart. Okay, you heard some news, you just got some message, you think that this is gonna work, it doesn't work. Okay, so these things you can apply on any stock. Wait for the price to comes to your zone and recheck your levels and take a proper entry. Always make sure that your trading plan and your trading system is right in front of you always. Okay, and thank you guys, and I'll be keep coming up with more and more videos from today onwards. Okay, and definitely this time I don't take any kind of a break. Hopefully I'll be coming up with more technical things and purely on charts. Okay, on charts, and if at some point of time I need to discuss about fundamentals also, I'll come up with some kind of presentations. Okay, and this is all something like to share myself and share my experience. Okay, I'm not a big trader, I'm a small trader, but I just want to share my experiences and whatever the knowledge I have. Thank you guys, and keep stay safe and stay home. Hopefully tomorrow's market will be smooth. Thank you.